Speaking about kingship and royalty, let's talk Oprah, Meghan, and the Prince.
My own angle is right from time, and I know it's International Women's Week, women supporting women and all, and I've always been pro-women. But for once, even with my being pro Meghan Markle all the while, the interview did not sit well with me. When I was watching it, because being a broadcaster and an interviewer,
you are attentive to the nuances.
You don't listen to what the person is saying alone. You also have to look at the body language, because that guides you into asking the next question and how to handle the person better. So unconsciously, I was more focused on her body language. Now, being pro Meghan, I was expecting her to be like, in quote, honest, and you would know when somebody is really expressing something from their depth. But what I saw was acting. What I saw was a sense of vindictiveness, and what I saw was a sense of, I am a victim. Look at me as a victim. I'm the one suffering in all of this. So many people have been aware that she's suffering. We all know she was suffering one thing or the other because she expressed that. And
the play on suicide?
And then the play on suicide was the one that made me go, okay.
They play?
Well, she mentioned...
When it comes to mental health, the only person that knows how it is the person involved. And that's why they say until it now happens, like, oh, why didn't you speak out? Because of things like this. Please, when it comes to mental health, especially suicide issues, or more, let the person talk. And we know how it was before she got to, we know how the royalty is. Especially when if you say, look, I did not, she didn't grow up that way. Imagine somebody who at, what now, 36, 37, doesn't have access to her passport, cannot go visit people she wants to visit. And then, she made mention that while she was pregnant, colorism also came into the matter. People were bothering about how the child would look when it comes out. There was also talk about the child, or not talk, it was already noted that, look, this child will not have a title, therefore there will be no protection for the child and all of that, even before the child came out.
That's exactly it.
Because we've been talking about the whole Harry and Meghan thing, and weirdly enough, Peter Okoye was still dragged into this conversation. Can't they just leave him be?
It came off of a tweet where somebody says, hey, there's so much talk about Meghan and Harry, but nobody is standing by, nobody is supporting Peter for standing by his wife all this while.
No, who said nobody?
Well, that's what the tweet.
That's what the tweet
said.
The tweet is very ignorant.
Hence is why we brought it back to the Nigerian instance, and we are asking, how far would you go for love? Would you cut family ties just because you're in love with somebody? Yeah. Let's take this one comment here. I found very interesting on Twitter, where we asked how far you'd go when it comes to severing family ties for love. Now, there will always be a price to pay either ways. This was what former Governor Fashola meant when he said, may our loyalties never be tested. This is Hannah Rachel, who said Peter Okoye didn't receive this much support, neither did Lola. In fact, she was vilified and called all sorts of names, but now Harry and Meghan are your heroes. You see, this thing called colonialism is still there. I found that very interesting.
It's not that deep. Harry and Meghan have played their own politics. They've gotten their own way.
You know what? They
played their own game.
We'll continue this conversation. Looks like it's an unending one.
It is unending. It's going to keep going.
We'll be right back.